Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM and this marvelous Monday. Isn't it marvelous, CJ?
Marvelous, that's the word I'd say.
CJ's here is marvelous. And our new friend of show, and I hope he comes back because he is so talented. It's artist and illustrator Gage Becker. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good morning. It is early.
It is early.
Yes. Got coffee, ready to paint. Sounds like a great Monday.
Well, what I wanted to tell you, Gage, too, is on our very first show, like 2.5 years ago, our very first, we actually had an artist come in and do a piece that lasted, he finished it through the show. And when I met Gage, I'm like, we have not done that since then. Yeah. Would you come on and could you create a piece of art? And Gage reluctantly said yes.
There we go, yes. Why not?
So tell us about your art and your style and how you got started.
Oh, gosh. I like to do it all. I like to watercolor. I like to dab in gouache, which sounds fancy, but it's not. It's just opaque watercolor. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I like to work in ink. I like to sign paint. I really like to just create. So that's kind of my inspiration. So, yeah.
Gouache. That's something we're learning today, all of us. Gouache. Never heard of it.
Like squash? Or?
Like squash, but gouache.
But not.
But not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have, I want to show some of your art pieces you sent me, because they're so beautiful. Kind of talk us through what these are.
A lot of this is inspired by where I work down in Branson at a little theme park you may have heard of. I like to use ink and do a wash with gouache. It gets really complicated.
It does. I'm confused,
yes,
Gage.
I know. Me too. So yeah, that's what I like to create. I like to do a lot of landscapes, a lot of cityscapes, and of course pets. Who doesn't love pets?
See, you had me at pets.
That's our dog Dottie. Yes, she's famous. So I do a lot of home portraits. A lot of people love their homes created, and I love architecture. So like to do it all once again.
And that's beautiful. That's like my dream house right there.
Yeah, that's down in Branson, yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Now this one spoke to me because who doesn't love a dog with a beehive?
Right? Yes.
Wow.
I mean, come on.
She has all the looks, Dottie. Yes.
Oh, see now, CJ, do you have dogs?
I do.
Animals?
Well, I have one.
One. And look, now you have an artist who can do pet portraits for you.
That's right.
If I ever feel the need that my dog needs a beehive, then I'm set.
All right, call me.
Set. We got a little dachshund.
Oh, nice, yes.
Yeah. I can create something. I'm thinking already, yeah.
So, Gage, what are you going to be creating for us today? So you see the canvas. He started very briefly what is on the canvas. So what are you creating for us today?
So I am not a native to Missouri, but I grew up here. So I thought, what should I do that's kind of Missouri-inspired? So, of course, we have the silhouette of the state of Missouri. And I just picked some things that I thought were important to me, that kind of inspired me growing up, and people might like. So it's Missouri.
See, okay, you can kind of see the now. It might be hard to see on your TV screen, but what he has there is like the rough sketch, and throughout the show, it's going to come to life before our eyes.
Yeah.
With colors,
yeah,
and it's going to be beautiful. I am so excited by this, and hopefully, when it's done, we can give this away to one of our viewers.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because who wouldn't want that?
Yeah, what talent.
I know.
Thank you.
Also, Gage, throughout the show, if somebody wants to get a hold of you and maybe commission a piece from you, you do commission art?
I do, yeah. I do a lot of home portraits once again, or really people will come up and say, hey, I need this done, could you do it? And I'll give it a look. BeckerIllustration.com is my website, where you can reach me at Gage Becker at BeckerIllustration.com.
Okay, so we don't want to hinder you anymore. You got a lot of work to do.
All right,
I don't want to put the pressure on you. 2-hour show, Gage.
You're on.
All right.
Get to work.
Let's do it.
All right, coming up in just a second, Travis Burks from Price Cutters here to help us celebrate St. Patrick's Day with, are you ready for the CJ? You hungry?
I'm hungry.
Corned beef and cabbage. Doesn't that sound great at 7 in the morning? Let's do it. We'll be back.